Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to a new video on the channel which is all about Samsung and more specifically Samsung's customer service. Now if you haven't seen my earlier video about this, I published one about a week ago and I'll leave a link up here somewhere and in the video description, so please do check that out. And it was detailing Samsung's awful customer service. To give you a bit of background about the issue, I ordered a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for my own personal use, paid for it with my own money, and I had an issue with the smartphone. Now, as far as I knew, Samsung didn't offer any sort of exchange service, so I returned it for a refund, and that is where the issues started. Now, you're going to have to watch that previous video to get the full background, but fast forward to the end of that video, and Samsung inadvertently sent me out a free Galaxy Gear VR. Now this was a free promotion that was offered when I originally purchased the S7 Edge, and even though it had been returned and was pending a refund, they still sent this free promotional item out. And at the end of the video I was in the process of sending that back because they weren't sure whether they needed it to be returned prior to doing the refund, thus delaying the refund another 8 to 10 working days, or indeed whether they were going to be able to process the refund before receiving that free gift back. Now within about 30 minutes of publishing the previous video, I actually received a private message from Samsung. They were urgently trying to get in contact with me, and the very next day they phoned me nice and early, and I spoke to a really helpful gentleman who told me that they didn't really have any hold or any influence over their own UK store. Now I challenged this because I know that Samsung's UK store orders, or at least some of them, are fulfilled by an external company, and I also know that their customer service is fulfilled by an external company as well. They wouldn't comment on that and just said that unfortunately they couldn't help in this instance. I was amazed after them reaching out to me to actually solve the issue. They couldn't actually have any influence over the decision made by their own online UK store, which is absolutely crazy. Alongside this phone call, I also received some more messages via Twitter, and then about 30 minutes later, I received an email from their executive relations office. And this email said that they were very sorry about what had happened, and that they were indeed processing the refund as a priority, and it would hit my bank account in a couple of days. Now, it did in fact reach my bank account. I was very pleased, so the refund sorted, but then something even more laughable happened. In that email, they offered me a free gift. I'll give you a few seconds to guess what that free gift offer was. Any guesses? Yeah, they offered me a free Gear VR, which only works with the smartphone that I returned, or indeed other smartphones in the range. And this was the product that caused all of the issues about them processing the refund. So they are now offering to send that back out to me, or another one, not the one I returned. And okay, I accepted. I wasn't going to turn down an offer of a free gift. So a couple of days later, a Gear VR turned up in the post, which I can't use because I don't own a Samsung Galaxy smartphone. And I just found it amazing that they would offer something that was of no use to me. But still, at least it has all been sorted. Now, the message I want to leave you with is that you shouldn't have to have a big public following. So, for example, YouTube subscribers or Twitter followers to get good customer service. That should not be necessary. And whilst I'm really grateful that Samsung reached out to me and solved the problem very, very quickly after that initial contact and the video going up online, I'm still very annoyed that I had to go to the lengths of publicising this via my YouTube channel and via Twitter to get any sort of action from the company. I did give them a lot of feedback via email in the hope that they do look at how they do their customer services and that they improve them in the future. I also cited in that email to them that when you have an issue with an Apple product, Apple resolves it whilst you're on that initial phone call. And if they say they're going to give you a phone call back on the rare occasions that they do have to do more research, you get the phone call when they promise it, and it's resolved very quickly. So I just hope they learn something from that and really go to great strides to improve their customer service in the future. So thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of what happened with Samsung customer service, and if you've had any good experiences with them, or indeed any bad experiences with them, leave them all in the comments section below. I'll see you again soon in another video.